Hey everyone. Yeah, I'm your motivational inner light fairy god dad. I'm nearly 40 now. I want to tell you a little bit about a poem, and then I'll do the poem. It's short. Um, yeah, I've done this before and it wasn't short. But yeah, I'm nearly 40 now, and 3 times in my early 20s, I was visited by my twin spirit, which doctors say is psychosis. And um, yeah, that was dangerous. And I got on some medications, and they didn't make me feel very well. And eventually, in a few years, I wanted to get off those medications, and so the way I managed that was to make my life really boring, just as boring, whatever it would take to make me safe. And I became a parent and a career person, and I had a pretty boring life, routine, and I was pretty, well, I wasn't happy, I was stable. And then this year, I made a commitment to make myself happy, to tune into my inner light fairy god dadness. Um, and I started to write poetry again, which I had done before, but now I started to write it every day. I left a codependent relationship that I had been wanting to leave for a long time. I finally made a clean break. And I began showing up to work as my full self in a way that was threatening to my employer, to say the least. And I worked myself up into a hypervigilant state, and I was sleeping less and less, and eventually doing my dreams awake. Um, and it was actually a visit from my twin spirit again after 15 years. When it was time, when I finally understood that it was time to go see a doctor and to get on some of these meds again, this poem came to me while I was waiting for the doctor's office to open so I could go in. Came in a flash. It's called Encounter at Kurukshetra. Kurukshetra is a real place. It's a place where 5,000 years ago, a family that was beset by inner turmoil and just a whole bunch of infighting annihilated itself on a battlefield. And at the start of this battle, the Lord God, God Vishnu, came and gave a treatise to all of us about the nature and meaning of life, specifically about karma and dharma. Dharma meaning your duty, the specific plan that the universe has made for you to follow, which can be hard to find. This poem, Encounter at Kurukshetra, is about finding your dharma. Every man a master, each taking mastered man. Every man's disaster, placating Ares' ram. Everyone is on the path that reaches into sea. Every sun will cast a shadow through each solid tree. Sleeper, walking on the path. Even you are following God, dreamer waking in the ghoulish hell that you had trod, breaking free. To be free once again, like you were free under the stars, free of iron bars, free of soot and blackened char. Free of soot and blackened char, free at last. You scream, I will be free at last to find my path, the way true to my God. To scream is not enough. To wake, to scream are not enough to find the path ordained for you. Supporting you, sustained, sustainable, sustaining you. You will break free into the wild.